Hello guys and welcome back to Create Ultimate Selection episode 13. Alright, so we're just going to get straight into today's episode. It's been a while since I've recorded with being away, but we'll head back to the station now. And I still haven't found a fix for the track, so I know it's a shader problem, so if anyone's got any ideas on what this could be, as you can see the other one will disappear in a minute. Hang on, what's this? Kind of barrier. Strange, this wasn't here before. Dear the Proginge, it has come to our attention that your station and surrounding area are not fit for purpose and will be closed until the following problems are rectified. What do you mean? Open pits, stairs leading to nowhere, unfinished station buildings, unsecure ledges. Yours sincerely, HB33 Green, Chief Inspector at the Occupational Safety and Health Administration. What the?
This is the worst!
I mean, I guess the station has been unfinished for quite a while, but, you know, I thought it'd be fine. But it means the station is... Oh, the station's closed until we fix it. Well, I think that means it's time for a time lapse. We've got a lot of work to do, and I'm going to condense it all down into a few minutes for you guys. Alright guys, so that whole little time lapse was probably a few hours of recording, kind of condensed down into obviously a few minutes for you guys. Like when I'm building, I'm a bit all over the place, so it's a bit hard to do a time lapse, but kind of put one together. I've obviously not included it all, because I'm like, oh, change this, change that kind of thing. But we have buildings built now, and can't wait to show you all this. But if you did like that time lapse and you enjoy what you see, make sure you do hit that like button, because it does help the video out a lot, and make sure you subscribe if you want to see more. So yeah, at the moment I'm not sure kind of which form I prefer, whether I like to record and then make it into a time lapse, or whether I just like to build off camera and then kind of do an update video after. But I'm kind of like doing a mixture of both. I did like most of it in a time lapse and then kind of finished it up off camera, just kind of finalise. I mean, we've still got a lot of detailing to do. It's getting there. It's in a lot better position than it was. Because if you remember, this was just a couple of storage boxes on a platform. So I've got a building around here now, and I'll just kind of show you the outside as best as I can. I need to put this barrier in here, because I was going to have the stairs here originally, but obviously just kind of kept to me so you can get down to this floor. Got a little railing going over, just to kind of extend the one we built before. We can kind of access these if we need to, put some swords in there. Like I say, still a bit of tidying up to do here and there, but it's safe now, ish. So under here was completely bare. I've just kind of built up a wall, put some deep slate to trim it, some iron girders for a bit of support, put these train hulls across here, and then just bolt it out with some girders again, just to kind of detail up the area. Just basically girder spam everywhere. Put in a bit of support on the pipe work that we put in last episode. If you remember, I did have just an empty pit here because I was going to put an elevator in going up to the top, but I have moved that around and I will show you that in a minute. And then I've just kind of used this space for an extra lava tank instead. And obviously the train isn't running because the station is still closed at the moment until we get it all signed off. And then I've just put this depot in here to come and fill lava buckets and my tanks. I made a couple of tanks for the drill, so I didn't have to fill it with charcoal, so I can just come over here and fill this with lava now. Super easy. And obviously it's not using nowhere near what lava we've got backed up already, and obviously once the train's back up and running, this will fill straight back up. So talking of the lava setup, I did have to have a chunk loader mod, and if I come in here, it is this mod here, just chunk loaders. It's not super cheap to craft, but like the bigger ones are obviously a bit more expensive, that do a bigger area. So it's not super cheap, but it's like not super expensive as well. So I've kind of put a chunk loader into the nether. So I think originally when the train was going through, he'd stay chunk loaded for a little bit, but by the time it filled with lava, the chunk had become unloaded and then it just wasn't coming back through. So I did the chunk loader. That's all sorted now. And then I did add a couple of buffers here temporarily and just kind of filled in behind with some deep slate until we figure out where we want these tracks to go eventually. And then just coming over here now, I am walking across a railway track, so probably not safe. So potentially we could add like a little underground subway to get to the other side. That's probably a good idea, but let me know in the comments what you think of that. But that's it for the station for now. We'll come back to this in a second. We're just going to go back up the stairs and check out the building and come back through here because I've got something in here. Oh, I really want to show you. I think it's really cool. But yeah, we'll go in. We've started detailing the outside, just trimmed up the windows, had some ventilation, that kind of thing. Coming in here, as you can see, I've put in a lift. Oh, and this thing's so cool. I'll show you that in a minute. I'm getting carried away. So there, this room. I was going to put storage in here, but it's probably a bit too cramped. So what I'm thinking, if we are on the right side, yes. We've currently got iron and gravel being produced over there, mainly gravel. I'll probably want to feed some over here using the chain conveyors and get that turned into clay. We'll bring the gravel in, we'll crush that down with the crushing wheels. That'll give us a chance to get clay anyway, so we can filter that out straight into storage. Probably don't want the flint because we've got a load over at the iron, so we'll just dump that into a lava pit, and then that'll get the gravel will get us sand, and then we can take that sand and wash it, I believe, to give us 25 chance of getting clay balls, which will really kind of bump up the production of clay, and then we can obviously take the clay balls and smelt them automatically into bricks. And I think I do want to leave them as bricks because we've got these steam bricks in now from Create Deco, and obviously all different kind of bricks which use the just plain singular bricks instead of the Minecraft bricks, because once we craft them into these bricks we can't really go back. So yeah, I think I'll leave them as normal bricks, and if we would need these bricks we could just craft them up then. And this is a lot of talking, I know. We'll get into the video shortly, but I just want to show you what I've done. I really want to spend a lot of time, and I thought I'd properly walk you through and show you everything. Got a little view out here, a little sneak peek on the station. But yeah, the main attraction of here, got a little elevator, and it's all automatic. And this displays the number. I couldn't get it to display a negative number because I was going to go like -1, and then this would be ground floor 0. But I've done the station as 0, so if we press this button now, ding, and it changes to 1, and we can hop in here. We'll go down to the station in just a minute. I'll just quickly come over here and show you this area. A little sneak preview again. Coming into here, we finally finished up a building I'm happy with. And I just kept the theme of these iron supports around the roof. Again, I'm really good at finishing everything off. I still haven't put any of the controls back in. Kind of left this space, and I'll get a screen in as well, just kind of displaying all the info of the Blaze farm. It's all turned off for now. And then I think in here, I'll either have another farm, or I'll potentially move my workshop over here and just get some of the, like the mixers and presses, get a few more of them down, running at 256. So yeah, so we can get things processing a bit quicker, because and I have to keep going over there, which is a pain. But over here, yes, we'll come out here. You saw a bit of this on the time lapse anyway, but I'll just kind of show you up close and personnel. I hated these windows, I'm not gonna lie, like mainly because I didn't really finish them off. It was just too much, and I'm really glad I I'm really glad I took them out and put this in instead, because oh, it looks so good. Kind of like a little bit of a loading platform here / storage or something. But yeah, I think it looks way better than 3 windows, and I've just kind of started texturing up the outside. Super basic, because I think I'll have a road in here eventually. Coming around here, I've just added a couple of windows and a little access outside, a little AC unit here, just using some funnels and girders at the bottom, and then just 2 encased fans at the top. We've added in the wall now, so we can't fall off and die. Well, not easily. That's pretty much it for up here. I have got plans I want to talk about in a minute over there. I'll finish showing you all this first. So I'll hop back in here. We'll go across and we'll get to use the elevator now. Ooh, exciting. We hop in. Select platform. Click that and we go down. Ding. And then coming out onto our new and improved platform, we've added a shelter here. And we've added a new kind of siding into the side here. So I was thinking we can have this as like a little offloading, or we can have this as an unloading or loading platform with like a building up here, whether it's like a big cobblestone factory and then we ship the cobble out to somewhere else, for example, or yeah, something like that. But yeah, we'll decide that in the future. As you can see, we've added the platform edge in all the way down now, so we've got a safe stepping distance onto the train if there was one here. Just coming around here, putting a little gate with some steps coming down. Oh man, I just spend a load of time adding like a load of little details that you probably won't even see, or only see once. So that's why I'm kind of taking the time to show you everything now. Oh yeah, I just love building. And then I had a bit of a blank space here, and I've thought about moving it, but I thought I'd leave it here for now, just to see what you guys think. I mean, I don't even know if I like it. Basically just a little water tower, or supposed to be a little water tower. Then I put this pipe on a bearing just to kind of angle it a little bit, and I thought about moving it over here. But yeah, I really don't know if I like it or not. But I thought I'd see what you guys think of this first before I kind of make any rash decisions. And then just standing here, like looking back at the station now, like, oh, all this is finished and looking good. I've added like another AC unit on the outside there just for a bit of detail. Just changed the top up with some shafts and brackets. See, added in the fence all the way around now. And then this building over here again looks really cool, I think. Just adding a load of girders for support everywhere. Oh, awesome. Now, I have built this lift off camera, I know, and there is a reason for that. It's been a while since I built a lift. So I kind of just wanted to build this as a practice, because if we come around here, the lift that I've been meaning to build all along over there, I have now moved over here. And this lift is going to go all the way down to bedrock, but we're going to build this next episode probably. So if you do want to see me build this and dig down all the way down, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that video. But yeah, obviously the station's looking a lot more finished now. I've just noticed we need to put a buffer in there. Honestly, it's just never ending. Like, it's just so much detail you can add and keep adding. So there's one last thing I want to speak about. So if we, I think, probably head back up here. Sidetrack. I've put all the drops going into this item vault now, and I still need to put a storage interface on there. And this was just the XP orbs that I had left from the drawer, so I just come and grab some of these when I need XP. But yeah, I'll sort that out. It's another point. But yeah, what I want to speak about, I've had an idea regarding the main train line. But I want to get your guys' input because I feel like anything major like this should be definitely a community thing. So basically we've got our bridge over here, all the way in the distance. So what I'm thinking is we keep the track at this level here where the bridge is, continue it straight, which should bring us around here, which should take us over this nether portal. And then what we can do in this area here is have like a station building. And this will be like kind of the main line. And it keeps it separate from this kind of goods yard. And then to get from the main line to down here, we can just have we'll just move this over one potentially. Or maybe we'll like kind of loop around the back here. And then bring it in towards the bridge at the top. I think that'll work out much better. So yeah, let me know what you think about that. Just having obviously the track coming across here, just continuing straight, having this train station here. Then we can get a passenger train in. So we'll have like the main train station here, and then this could be like almost a metro station or an underground station if you're from England. I think that'll be pretty good. But yeah, let me know what you think. I mean, I'm probably going to do it anyway, but I thought I'd kind of put the idea out there in this video. Because obviously we're not going to do this today. What are we going to do today? What are we going to do today? And just coming back down to the station platform, I've just added tufts of graphic. I've added tufts of grass in everywhere, which really, I could just, I mean, look at that. Look at that grass action. But yes, anyway, today's episode. Alright, so I think for today's episode, I'll kind of want to get a couple of these machines and put them into the new building we've got over there. Just running on max speed. I will leave these in here, because this one's useful for crafting cardboard. So we can pump the water in automatically, and we don't really need this to be super fast. We only need it to be fast for like andesite alloys, stuff like that. We could do with a faster deployer down there, a faster mechanical press and grindstone potentially, maybe a saw as well. So yeah, so we'll just head over there now. So if we come in here and ignore the fact I've just plot these in here and just grab them. We're just getting bored of kind of waiting for them to craft up at the other place. Grab all that out and I will come back and fill that hole in. Maybe never. And we come down here. And I kind of want to leave this area open for a bit of a bigger project. So I think we've got plenty of room down here for the machines I require. So what I'm thinking first, we'll get this mechanical mixer down. And I don't really want everything cramped up. So what I'm thinking, we can put the blaze burner here. With that. And that. So put some temporary blocks there. And then we'll have drawers here and here. And then we'll do some more blocks there. And then I've brought the stuff to make these placards, I think. Some signage. Honestly, I'll just make all 8. So we're getting fancy. Pop them up there. Fact and fact. I am going to push this one back. Because I reckon... but then that means it being taller. Nope. It's fine. Yeah, we'll push this back. So basically we'll put depots there. They will drop a stack onto there. That is perfect. I don't even think we need the depot on this one, to be honest. But so we'll just pop that in there. So these are the two inputs. So we'll have... surely. So maybe we do this. And this. Rotate. Okay, it does work. Okay, cool. Awesome! Right. So. Words. And I keep moving the stuff that I need on the hotbar. So that, and that's going to be facing the other way. Perfect. And then this one can just be a normal funnel if we have them. So that'll be the output. Awesome. So what I'm thinking, we'll probably just come down from there. Shaft through there, maybe. Awesome. And there. And then we put some brackets in there and there. And then we get our placards there. There and there. So this one is andesite alloy. And then iron nuggy and andesite there. And then we could always go one further as well and just kind of lock them into the drawers. But then this does kind of limit what we can send through here. But, you know, that's fine. So we'll just lock them. Quantify. Awesome. And take all that out. Spin them back around. And then if we get our arm and we take from the two depots there, and then we deposit into this funnel here, and if we pop this in here upside down, awesome. So that should now all work. So we can just kind of feed the power in the back, I reckon. Like so. And then we'll sort that out in a minute because we probably get lava into this so we don't have to... we could have a valve as well. Yes, lava with a valve. Oh, we could have it on a redstone link. Oh, the ideas are flowing. But anyway, that's that kind of sorted. So that's our little andesite production thing. And yeah. So now for the deployer and the press. We'll need some space behind. But let's just see how much this kind of... this room gives us. Just get a belt in. And then I brought these barrels over because... then I've just grabbed these gold barrels I crafted up. Because I originally tried to put these on my miner, but then realised crate contraptions don't mingle with this sophisticated storage apparently. So we'll use them here so we can dump a load of stuff in ready for processing. So I'm thinking this could potentially work as a layout, but I've just realised, because I was thinking, oh, I could do it with mechanical arms, but then I realised I've placed this wrong, because I haven't actually put this as an input, or an output, can't remember. Anyway, we need to click this, so take items from there, deposit items into here, and then also deposit items. Can we have it doing both? I have figured it out, I think. We just need to put a depot into here. So that'll automatically output, I think. We take from the depots. We put into there. Then we take out of them depots and put into here. And because this is filtered already, it should only pick up the andesite alloy from here and put it into here. It shouldn't pick up nuggies or andesite and put it into here. But we'll have to test that once it's all powered up. So that's that fixed. So back over here now. I was thinking about trying to get like 2 presses in side by side just to give us like double throughput. But yeah, no. It's fine. This is already an upgrade. It's going a lot faster and we can queue up a lot more materials. We don't have to kind of do a stack at a time. So yeah, it's good. It's good for now. Then a deployer in there. And that is as simple as that, I believe. Put in some shafts there. And then encased chain drives. We'll just quickly punch a hole in the wrong place. Feed that down there. We need to rotate both of them. Oops. Everything is awesome. Right, so we put a encased chain drive there. Bruh. Encased chain drive there. And there. Awesome. And then where is this coming out? That's probably perfect. Because you can run a shaft all the way along here in this little groove. I'm currently stuck. So that'll be where the main power comes in for here. And we can just feed that up into there. Rotate that. And then we can just feed straight off of this belt. Like so. So that's all that powered. And then in the back, all we need, so we don't really need to filter anything. We need brass funnels here, just so they drop a stack at a time. So that'll be the output. And then we just need funnels in the back, picking the items up. We don't need these filtered, because this should be able to kind of suck up everything that's getting processed, so we shouldn't have to worry about anything coming through, he says. And I've just realised, because I've put the barrels in front now, I can just squeeze this all in. Bear with me a second. Awesome, and that's way more compact now. And we can make that look pretty once it's all powered up and working. So yeah, speaking of power, if we head underneath, I think, and we'll get this hooked up now. So underneath here, I think somewhere, yeah, right up there is where the power's coming down. So what I'm thinking will be ideal is if we just run power straight across underneath here, maybe. It's going to be well out the way of the trains, I would have thought. Yeah, definitely. And we'll bring that across into there. And we need one. I need my extendo grip, I know that. Every time you see me struggling to reach something, you guys need to be shouting at me because I'm not using my extendo grip enough. So that's a little height difference, but that is fine. That's perfect, actually. Honestly, I'm just gonna do this. We'll bring this down one more. And now that means we can come straight through that girder. Awesome. And then we'll put another one of them, another one of them. If we rotate this, that will connect up. Perfect. And we'll make this look pretty at another time. Just need to continue this across now. If we just punch a hole in here. Does that? There's the power. Clear out a little bit of space. Oh, it's coming together. That in there, that in there, rotate that, it's spinning. And that is the right height. But we need to come over one. Or I should say I need to bring this back one. Like so. And we're spinning. Hopefully the right way. Alright, let's head back up. And we will take the elevator. And I've added a little call button down here. Awesome. No more walking up death stairs. And we're spinning the right way. Woohoo! Awesome. We just need to get power into this now. Which should be simple enough. I think we'll just dig straight down here. Ow. But if my calculations are correct, we come up here. Power should just be right there. Awesome. So we can probably just rotate that. Bring that across. Fill that hole back in. Where are we going again? Need to come up into here. I think a gearbox there. That is absolutely perfect. Then we can come across here. We just need to put in another gearbox right about here. And we're spinning. So if we come back up here now, we're all spinning the right way. I mean, this didn't really have a direction to... You could spin a wrong way, but you know what I mean. We're spinning. So let's quickly test this out. And I am out of andesite again, so I just need to turn some of these pillars back into normal andesite. And I really need to set up this andesite. Oh, I need to do so many farms. So little time. But anyway, we can test this out. So, just craft up some nuggies. More than enough, so we can put them in there. That takes that. It only takes one stack. Awesome. And then we put the andesite in there. Puts it in. And it comes out. And it gets put in. Awesome. So yeah, that's all that working. Awesome. And then we'll quickly test out this with some... Chucking a couple of stacks of iron in there. Not my chisel though. And I'll just kind of wait now. Awesome. That's... So instead of kind of putting a stack on a depot, waiting, I can just load this up now. Gonna make my life so much easier. Same with the wood. I can just saw a load of wood, chuck it in here, andesite alloy or brass or whatever casing I'm gonna make. Awesome. So yeah, I think that'll do for machines in this area. I'll kind of make it look a bit nicer off camera. But I think we're getting to the end of today's episode. So if we come out here and jump over this nicely built barrier to stop us jumping off here. And we come over to our sign. Let's have a look. So let's go around and see what we can check off of this safety checklist. So the open pit, we have fixed it, and I haven't really, have I shown you this? Yeah, I've shown you this. Okay. The open pit we have fixed. Check. The stairs that were leading to nowhere have been removed, and we've put in a nice fancy lift. So that can get ticked. Unfinished station buildings. While we've done that, we come up. We have one lovely building, and then we've just come out the other lovely building. So that can be checked. Awesome. And that was just an excuse to use me lift, I'm not going to lie. And then the last thing that was on this list was unsecure ledges, which was these up here, which we've kind of done all them now. And we've got the edge of the platform in everywhere. Still a work in progress, but hopefully this satisfies the inspector for a bit and we can open back up and get the lava train back operational in the next episode. So yeah, with all that out of the way, I don't want to tear this down just in case, you know, there's something we've missed. But I think that's all we've got time for today. It has been a bit of a different kind of episode today, a bit shorter. Like the last few episodes have been quite long, but still the amount of work that goes into these episodes is still the same. Probably my own fault. I do get carried away in the detail work, but hopefully it pays off in the videos when I'm walking around. You're picking up on these little details. But oh, and then one thing I did completely forget to mention is I asked you to name this train a couple of episodes ago, but obviously I'm kind of catching up on recording at the moment, so I haven't had a chance to name it until now. And I still can't name it because we can't get into the station to get on a straight piece of track. So we had the name suggestion of Dusty, so from HB33, so we'll get that named up kind of as soon as this gets back open. And then I just want to shout him out again because that is why he is the chief inspector, because it was kind of his idea to do all this, sort of. I hope he doesn't mind being the chief inspector. If you did enjoy, make sure you smash that like button. And we're getting so close to 4,000 subscribers now. And it is my birthday next week, so there's nothing more that I'd love for you to go and smash that subscribe button as a happy birthday to me. If you want to help the channel out even further, I do have a Patreon down below. You got access to exclusive schematics like the animal farm, like the trains we've built, all that good stuff, and you'll be helping out in the best way possible. But if that's something you're not able to do, just being here already means so much to me. So, with all that out of the way, I can't wait to see you in the next episode. Ginge, out.